friends. I'm Rick, and this is your seat at the table, and we are looking at some review. We're reviewing various game supplements from my shelves. If you don't know that by now, you're new to the channel. This is West End Games, the original Star Wars role-playing game system that came out in the late 80s. The New Republic, Galaxy Guide 11, Criminal Organizations. Let's see. This was published in 1994. And I really enjoyed these particular supplements because there's a lot of wealth of ideas and information that can be utilized for any good Star Wars campaign, especially if you're operating amongst the fringe, you know, if there's smugglers and you know, so on and so forth kind of thing. So we got setting the stage, bad happens, the introduction, this is what application of the law, the opposition using the supplement, family matters, what goes around. So chapter 1, faces in the dark, profiles and villainy, criminal occupations. So obvious criminal occupations is the assassin, black marketeer, corrupt official, counterfeiter, deal maker, enforcer, informant, loan shark, slaver, slicers, smuggler, spice jacker, so criminal hierarchy, territorial gang. So like I said, if you're running a campaign in any Star Wars setting, some of the encounters your players are going to run into would be some of these nefarious individuals. And so this gives you, you know, this is one of several supplements that come with the game system that gives you a window and some information into particular. So if you need to know a little bit more about a counterfeiter, here you go. All right. So criminal hierarchy. While reasons criminals band together vary not only from planet to planet, but from location, culture, and regional economics, the ways which they organize themselves are often similar. While no hard and fast norms exist, etc. Territorial gang, crime guild, a couple examples of a crime guild. Cartel, a syndicate, criminal empire. It gives you a little bit of an idea of the differences between them and what they may consist of and how to apply them in one of your game settings if you choose. Imperial track sheet. To compile a comprehensive listing of offenses against the Empire and its member worlds often used as the basis for the issuance of an Imperial Notice of Recommendation, commonly known as a bounty. Right, so there is a blank system for you to create a bounty if you want your characters to have a bounty on their head. Chapter 2, Fringe Elements, Territorial Gang, the Sabrian Ring, the Sabrian Connection, Territorial Gang's Commentary, the Fruits of One's Labor, Venture Services, Labor Relations, the Hutt Way, Sabrian's quote civilian, the Crime Guild, the Kajidic Slavers Guild, organization profile for the Slavers Cooperative. So we got acquisition specialist, a project developer, strike team leader, distribution manager, logistics coordinator, and they said it couldn't be done. And I always say the best flavor in certain parts is Old Sealand Jr. Well, sir, I'll tell you why, if you're buying that is, and that's a good fellow. I remember a while back, the Holy Star washer named Jansen Locken. Yeah, that's how she turned up missing, and how the Holo Studio ended up paying $6 million credits to get her back. Well, now, who do you think done planned that little caper? Right? Slaver's point of view, the crime cartel, the Max Droxons. One of the most powerful sources of illegal revenue today is spice. Control of spice trade is the target of one of the most insidious criminal conspiracies in the Outer Rim, the Mandroxan Alliance. For sale, one plant cheap. The Mandroxan triumvirate, you know. Again, my pronunciations again, just terrible. The Mandroxan method, crime syndicate, the 10 Law Syndicate. So here's another example of a crime syndicate, and this one's cropped up in some of the novels, the quote legend novels, once or twice back in the day, mentions of it anyway. And the Rural Transportation Company, making the best of a bad situation. And now, an anatomy of a crime syndicate, the 10 Laws Corporation, the Brandis School of Technology, the Rigi News Service, Gandalus Exports, Canbandi Casinos, Lucen Syndicate, Lacrosse Collections, Malikan Enterprises, Rural Transportation, the Natari Association, Macandari Brokerage House, Relican Confidential, and the 10 Laws Coalition. An example. Different groups that belong to the same outfit. The crime empire, and obviously the biggest crime empire that's well established in Star Wars is the Hutt crime empire. So it talks about the Hutts, Hutt names, from humble beginnings to the history of the Hutts, and there's a couple other source books that go deeper into the Hutt stuff than this one, but this is just kind of glazing over some of the good Hutt strategy and tactics. Hutt called Jabba, the aftermath of, just how, what happened after Jabba dies, various key individuals it related to Jabba's portion of the empire, shades of things to come. Chapter 4, the invisible market, everything you need to know about the black market, dirty money, market principles, establish contact with a market dealer, striking a deal, taking delivery, walk away in one piece, closing the considerations, the opposite side of the credit, cost of doing business, pricing, acquisition. That brings us to Chapter 5, the havens, places to hold up and stash, spend your loot, avoid getting those uncomfortable imperial entanglements. Androasa, Desmel, Thridis. Chapter 6, Tools of the Trade. So you got a snare gun, modified E11 blaster rifle, Mandroxin droid disabler, plastine thermite gel, anti-security apparatus, fingerprint mask, retinal disguiser, dim sim, sensor no-show, shipjacking kit, because everybody knows you need to have a kit. Vehicles, a drogue, Taclos battle vehicle, tri-laser engraver, gambling droid, because everybody likes to have a good gambling droid, right? Chapter 7, the opposition. If you're going to be in the Fringe, you're going to have some opposition. First, of course, is, aside from other members of the Fringe, is the Empire and the Alliance and everybody else in between. Imperial Forces of Law, Planetary Police, Planetary Prosecutors, Sector Rangers, Special Enforcement Officers, Citizen Constabulary, Seekers, Imperial Army, the New Republic, Skip Tracers, New Republic Forces of Law. Lots of good stuff for your characters, the player characters, to have encounters with and run up against. This is a good supplement, and I like it. I really, if you ever get a chance to get one of this, get this. It's worth having, in my opinion. Even a PDF, I guess, right? Anyway, till next time, you guys. Remember, this is 9/11 today when I did this video, and remember, just remember, right?